Hey, it's Paul here on The Friendly Reviewer. After each month on this channel, we share what's going on behind the scenes as well as our stats. Consider subscribing so you can join along with us on this journey. Recently, I've been experimenting with different styles and also doing more commenting and talking to different YouTubers.
The Friendly Reviewer.
One of which that really surprised me was MKBHD. If you don't know who that is, it's probably one of the biggest and best tech reviewers that's out there on YouTube. And he gave me permission to use some of his content as a background in one of my videos. He also went out of his way to give me a nice compliment that he really didn't need to do, so he's really as nice as he appears on video. One of the things that I also appreciated was these nice gestures with small YouTubers, because there's a lot of pitting against each other with this new YouTube partner program change, and a lot of the small YouTubers complain about the big YouTubers and back and forth. YouTube's big enough for all of us, so that's something that we don't need to be fighting over. We just don't need that. If you recall last month, I talked about the YouTube Partner Program and also talked about some of the videos being demonetized. Well, that video was demonetized for a short period of time, and now it's back to being good again, but I just thought that was a little bit humorous. In that video, I talked about how there's over 20 million ranked YouTube channels in Social Blade's database there. If you take this channel and rank it according to views and subscribers, it's going to be in about the top 5%. And if you take the best ranking that this channel's been on in the past month, it's going to be in the top 373,000th channels, which is in the top 3%-ish of all of YouTube. Why I'm talking about this is because there's a Bloomberg article that came out, and I don't know how they calculated their stats, but they said the top 3% of all of YouTube is taking up a majority of all the views of all YouTube, and it's just progressively getting worse and worse and worse. And what they're basically saying is if your kid wants to go into be a YouTuber, tell them no and save them a life of pain and all the poverty that you're going to have with it. Now, I don't think most people at these lower percentages, this channel is still very small compared to everything else, is out here trying to make a living off of YouTube at this range. Once you get up a lot higher, yes, those people can do it, but people like me, I'm just doing this because it's a lot of fun, and the money's just a nice side benefit. I'll put a link in the description below to that Bloomberg article, and comment below and let me know what you think about it. It seems to be encouraging people to stay away from YouTube and not try to make it because it's really just an uphill battle. I do think that every year it gets progressively harder on YouTube, where if you start tomorrow, it's going to be harder than yesterday, but it's always going to be the case like that on anything that's growing and that's just popular. But YouTube is just so massive, I don't think that's something we need to worry about. So these past months have been crazy on this channel. If you recall and have been following along, in November, things went up quite a bit. And then December, they went up quite a bit again. And both times I said, this thing's gonna pop right after Christmas. It's a review channel, and there's a lot of people out there looking for things. And right after there, it's gonna drop back down and flatten out to reality. Well, I think I just need to quit predicting what's going on, because I seem to be never right on this except for just general trends. Last month, I scrapped what was going on because of the YouTube Partner Program and didn't share my stats. So let's check out what's happened over the past 2 months. In month 13, views increased to 131,000 and then increased again in month 14 to 165,000. That gives this channel a total of 946,000 views. And I know I said I wouldn't make any more predictions anymore, but I am on track to hit 1 million views next month if all goes right. All those views made this channel's watch time just skyrocket. In month 13, we had 255,000 minutes, and in month 14, the watch time jumped to 373,000 minutes. That is close to a year of watch time in just 1 month. That's just crazy to think about. That brings the watch time to a total past that 2 million minute milestone, which I'm pretty thrilled about, and that's just shy of 4 years of watch time total. Additional subscribers was steady, with about 500 each month, breaking through that 4,000 subscriber milestone here in month 14. Revenue was rather interesting. I'd heard that a lot of advertisers drop their ads right after Christmas or at the end of the year as they reset their budgets, and it sure did. It was all right though. In month 14, we earned $216 for a total of $1,600. And in case you're curious, my revenue didn't jump up right at the February 22nd deadline for the YouTube Partner Program, as some may expect, as they dropped a bunch of them off. It stayed pretty steady. It's crazy to think that people have been watching me for over 2 million minutes now. 2 million minutes. My wife thinks it's ridiculous, and I guess I do too. 2 million minutes is a ton of time, and again, that gets me back to YouTube is just gigantic, and there's tons of opportunity out there, and I don't know where else I can get someone to watch my content for 2 million minutes. Just mind-boggling. So I'm going to hold on to this roller coaster, see where it takes me in year 2, and I hope you follow along with me as well on this ride. This has been Paul with month 14. Thank you for watching.